help to get healed. How to help the body to come out of the disease. These two things only I wanted you to know about the physical body. About the physical body, nothing else is necessary. There is a small saying in Taoism: when the shoe fits, leg is forgotten. When the belt fits, belly is forgotten. When the chain fits, neck is forgotten. If you forget the physical body, you are healthy. What is the definition of the health? Healthy physical body. If you forget your physical boundary, you are healthy. If you remember some part of your body means what? It is hurting you. It is not healthy. If you are continuously remembering your legs means shoes are not fitting. If you are continuously remembering your belly means belt is not fitting. If you are continuously remembering the neck means chain is not fitting. If the chain is already settled with your body, you will forget the neck. If the belt is settled, you will forget the belly. If the shoe is settled, the shoe is fit, you will forget the leg. If you see this law, if you look at your body, physical body based on this law, if you are forgotten your boundaries, if you don't remember your physical boundary, it means your body is healthy. If you live just boundarylessly, very light way, not even remembering you have a physical body, you are healthy. If you know how to live boundaryless, you are healthy. If you remember any part of your body, means what? It is hurting you. It is disturbing you. So first thing you need to understand is to live boundarylessly. To live boundarylessly. The first thing which I wanted you to understand, to help the body without falling into sickness, to take care of the body without falling into the stress, without falling into the sickness. Second thing, to help the body to come out of the sicknesses which you have already. There is a beautiful technique. It is from Tantra. To feel your boundary. Actually, as on now, your physical body is not under your control. Any time the subtle body enters and goes out. Any time the causal body enters and goes out. The boundary is not under your control. So here is a technique to feel the physical body, to feel the boundary of your physical body. We think we are all living in the body, but we never bother to feel the boundary. We never feel actually. We may think we are living in the body. We never feel the body. For example, all of you went outside, went around, had a small interval and came back. How many of you felt the coolness of the floor? You all are walked on the same ground, the same floor. How many of you felt the coolness? Tell me. No. We walked, but we never felt the coolness. Means what? You are not feeling your whole boundary. You are not alive with your physical body. Because you are not alive, ghost comes and possesses your body. Ghost means what? The subtle body. See, somebody is not living in if nobody is living in the house, then actually the house is called ghost haunted. Some other beings come and occupy the body, occupy the house. Same way, if you are not living inside the body totally, if you are not living throughout your boundary, naturally somebody else comes and occupies it. The somebody else is only subtle body. Subtle body is nothing but the ghost which comes and occupies your body, physical body. Because you are not living throughout your body. You are not aware of your body. You are not aware of your boundary. You don't live in your boundary totally. You don't live in your boundary fully. So, understand, first thing, let you become totally aware of your boundary. Becoming aware of your boundary will prevent the subtle body entering into you, the causal body entering into you without your permission. Causal body can enter into you with your permission. When you want to sleep, you are lying down on your bed, you say, alright, let me rest. Then if causal body enters, nothing wrong. It is time for the causal body to enter. Sometimes you want to plan about something. You drop everything and sit quietly in your office, in your room, and you want to plan. That time you need subtle body. You need the help of the subtle body. If you call, then the subtle body comes and helps you. If you go ahead in your thinking, in your planning, okay. So whenever you use subtle body and causal body, nothing wrong. Perfectly alright. But when they interfere in you without your permission, it means you are not eased with that bodies. When you are uneased with the subtle body and causal body, something happens to you which we call disease. The diseaseness of subtle body and causal body only create diseases in you. I am going to the root cause of the diseases. This is the root cause of all the psychosomatic disease and psychological disorders. All psychosomatic disease and psychological disorders are because of the causal body and subtle body unnecessarily entering into the physical body. Now, we will have one meditation technique which can make you feel your boundary. Means what? Which can prevent the causal body and subtle body entering into you. Then we will have a meditation technique. Of course, the second part of the meditation technique which can heal you. The first part is to become aware of your whole boundary. The second part is to heal the pains which you have in your body. Every one of us have got some pain. If you don't have any particular pain, look into your stomach, you will be having pain. It is an unwritten rule. Every one of us will have some pain. If there is no pain, you will see that under the stomach there will be a stress or tightness. The tightness is also one kind of pain only. All of us will be having a tightness under the navel chakra, the Manipura chakra. So first we will feel our boundary so that the causal and subtle bodies will not enter into our boundary. The next, we will release all the pains. The technique to release all the pains, we will help consciously to our body to get healed, to come out of the low energy, to come out of the diseases. Let me explain the first technique, the first level technique which we are going to practice now. Step by step, from the feet we will start. Feel your boundary totally. Bring your whole awareness just to the feet and tense it as much as possible, as if you are just going to burst. If you tense a little more, the feet will burst. Bring your whole awareness to every part of the body. I will guide you step by step. Bring your whole awareness to every part of the body. Then you will understand how much of freshness, life, the aliveness enters into your being. Of course, this kind of meditation you will understand how much of energy is happening into your body, into your being. The next meditation, first we will finish this, then we will enter into the next meditation to heal the pains, the subtle pains which you have. Major pains, knee pain, back pain, headache, you will be having. Anybody here who doesn't have any pain in the body? One. If you look into the deep stomach, you will see that there will be tightness. It will always be there. If you don't have the stomach tightness, then you are enlightened. Only enlightened person can have a relaxed feeling in the umbilical cord. Umbilical cord is the life source. It's a source through which we get the energy. So if the umbilical cord is released, it is relaxed, you can become enlightened. I am telling you the ultimate state. Every one of us will have some pain or the tightness, tension umbilical cord in the navel center, just below the navel center. Otherwise, you will not be able to live in the body. Actually, if you relax the whole thing, you will not be living inside the body. Just the body will be moving automatically. It's a very strange thing. Intellectually, it will be difficult to understand. Your body will move without your being inside the body. That's what we call Jivan Mukti. Just by the presence of your being, your body will move. You will not be a weight on your body. Now, as of now, you are weight on your body is weight on you. You are just a heavy weight on your body. Your body is a heavy weight on your being. So once you totally feel your boundary and heal your pains, you will see you are just floating. You are not walking. When the Puranas say Devatas never walk, they just float. They mean this only. If you are totally light, if you are totally free from the body, if you are totally relaxed in your boundary, even your walking will be just like a floating. I tell you, in Zen monasteries they practice this technique. Whomsoever has achieved this technique only can become Swami, a monk in Zen monastery. How they find out, how whether the person has mastered the technique or not. In front of your cottage, there should not be any path. There should not be any path. If there is a path, means you are heavy on your being. That's a theory in yoga which I want you all to understand. Every cell of our body is intelligent, independently. Every inch of our body is taking energy directly from the cosmos. And this is supported by some of the scientists, this theory. They did an experiment on rats. First they trained the rats to do 11 type of work. Actually, the major 11 type of work is done by our brain. They trained a rat to do all the 11 types of work. And bit by bit, they started removing the tissues of brain tissues from the rat. They say, even after the 90% of the brain tissues are removed, 90% of the portion, the brain is removed, even after that, the rat is doing all the 11 works properly. All the 11 functions properly. Not only this, there are some more researches done on the same line, proves every cell of your body has got independent intelligence. They just function beautifully and in a very rhythmic way till you interfere. Understand? Till you interfere. They have their own inbuilt intelligence. Only when you interfere, when your ego interferes, the whole thing is disturbed. That's a theory in yoga. Every part of your body, your knees, your leg, your hip, your stomach, your hands, they take energy directly from the cosmos. Prana does not mean air. Understand? Prana does not mean air. Prana is the subtle energy which goes through the air to your body. The air which goes through your nose is like a lorry. Visualize. A lorry comes to the construction spot, unloads the construction material and goes back. Just like that, the air is a lorry, brings the prana inside and unloads the prana and goes back. Air is only a vehicle. Prana is the stuff which is brought through the vehicle. So every inch of your body has got intelligence to take prana, energy directly from the cosmos. Only thing, you have forgotten the art, or you have not let your body function independently. Now we will take few minutes to allow the body to function as it is, to let the things happen. Patanjali's theory goes to an extreme of saying, if you don't interfere with your body's function, you will not have any disease. They say, whatever functions are not under your control, they all go really properly well. The digestion is not under your control. God has not given the digestion in your control. The breathing is not kept under your control. Whatever is not kept under your control, they all function properly. Whatever is given under your control, you make mess only out of those things. If you look little deep, it is true. Whatever is functioning automatically, without your control, they are all working properly. No disturbance happens. Only when you start interfering, you make mess up the whole thing.